Hey guys, Jason here for Chart Guys, taking a look at gold. We're looking at the monthly time frame because we're going to clear our charts. We're going to get some fresh perspective because it is a Monday and we like to do that on Mondays. Let's start with the monthly time frame. On the monthly time frame, we're still inside this bull break out of this equilibrium, and now we are consolidating. We had a red month last month, setting up for a green month this month, and we're getting into a tightening range. So it's possible we're looking at a monthly bull flag. We'll have to see how it plays out over the next couple months, but we'll keep this in mind. Right now, we're in a little bit of a spinning top here, so not quite the strength we'd want to see after a massive drop. Maybe we get a monthly or weekly equilibrium. We'll have to see how that goes, what it looks like on the sub time frame. But right now, this is still healthy consolidation after this monthly breakup. On the weekly time frame, I was looking for a weekly bull flag. We didn't get that. We got a little too extended, and we'll see what it looks like on the daily time frame. But we are starting to move from a downward trend to a sideways trend, and I'm really focused and interested in on the short-term action over the last couple weeks in particular that has led us to this moment. I think that's going to lead us a little bit more accurately than the overall weekly time frame. On the weekly, we do see a weekly higher low, so that is good. It's going to come down to, can the bulls change the daily trend, get some new higher ground, and make an overall attempt at 1557. We'll see how that goes. On the daily, this is what I'm interested in. We had a daily downtrend. We had a very clear zone of resistance we talked about a lot in this video series. We pierced that last week, and today we see a big drop back into that range. So because we pierced this so effectively, I am now ruling out this channel. I'm not going to be using it to play anymore. And right now, I think we are in an area of new price discovery. So I'm going to focus particularly on what has happened recently with this high at 1519. That is an area of double top resistance for us right now, with the most recent high from, what was this, the 25th, being at 1517. So very close. And then I'm focused on 1474. I'm interested in both of these levels. I'm going to watch the tightening ranges to see how we play this. Ultimately, the longer term direction I think is going to be based on the break at that 1519 level or that 1474 level. Either we'll just resume an overall daily downtrend, trade sideways, and then wait for one of the breaks. We'll get a tightening range. It's possible we'll get something that just looks like this, slowly tightening. As long as we have clear lines of support and resistance, we can use our technical analysis skills to our advantage. Right now, 1519 is the daily level that I'm going to be looking for, and I want to see if 4-hour bulls can keep this trend up. They may have lost it here. We'll take a look at that as we get closer. 4-hour time frame. How are we looking? Well, we got clear highs, 1480, 1488. I'm not comfortable calling this a 4-hour higher low. Definitely an hourly trend here. And as long as bulls can stay above 1488, I think they've got things under control. Right now, we're looking at the hourly equilibrium following this big drop. We'll take a closer look. But if 4-hour bulls can stay above 1488, I would still consider this to be okay. We just want to resume a new 4-hour uptrend and see how close we can get to that 1517 level. Based on the drop and the speed at which we arrived at this current price, an equilibrium on the 4-hour is more likely than anything. And on the hourly time frame, here's that drop. A little bit too extended for me to call this a bear flag. I would need to see an immediate loss at 1490 level and then a drop under 1488 for an execution. A little bit of head and shoulders-ish playing out, but 1488, again, that 4-hour higher low needs to hold. Not seeing a lot of continuation yet on the hourly bear flag, as I said, a little bit too hyperextended. So if bulls can pull this off, defend 1488, they're going to have a slow march up toward the 1517. Should they fail, 1480 is a support. We're looking at 1480, and then ultimately 1474, 1459 for support. If bulls can break over 1517, they're going to deal with 1519, then 1535 for our short-term resistance levels. Let's see how how bulls interact and how they react to this 1-hour consolidation pattern we're seeing. Good luck, and thanks for watching.